It's my pleasure to be with you all today. And I guess I should say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It looks like you all are coming from all around the world. So we are a small private university. We're located in the central part of the US called the Midwest, and in the state of Indiana. We have approximately 2,000 students, and they come from all over, about 46 of the US states and 48 different countries. We are focused primarily on undergraduate, so you can see we've got about 80% of our students in bachelor's programs and about 20% in master's or doctorate. We've got a ton of majors to choose from and 3 different colleges: arts and sciences, business and engineering, education and health sciences. And we're also a Division I athletic school. And so if you are a Division I kind of athlete, a top athlete, you probably already know about that. But what that means for other students is an opportunity to see and watch fellow students compete in top sports. So what's distinctive about UE? I'm going to talk about 3 things, and I'm actually going to let some of our students talk about it in video format. So the first thing is that we are a Changemaker campus. That's a designation through Ashoka U, and there are approximately 38 campuses in the world that have this designation, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second. Second, we have a campus in the UK called Harlexton College, and I'll tell you about what that is and how that works for international students in terms of cost. As a small school, we have a lot of attention from our faculty. We emphasize learning by doing, action learning, getting involved in real world hands-on things. And most of our students who visit campus really notice and remark about how friendly and supportive we are. So this is a video about one of our students who's a change maker.
Okay, everyone, let's head to downtown Evansville to meet Robert. He is majoring in ethics and social change and is going to talk to us about being a UE changemaker, not just on campus, but in the city of Evansville. This city is a community that cares and one that you can truly make a difference in. Okay, Robert, it's all yours.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everyone. The city of Evansville is a vibrant city located right here on our very own Ohio River. We have an absolutely amazing river walk, and our main street is chock full of local restaurants and shops. And while there's certainly plenty to do here in Evansville as Indiana's 3rd largest city, my passion is for change making and for making this city a better place. You see, Evansville truly is a collaborative community that's just small enough that you can not only meet the mayor, but bounce ideas off of him and whoever else to impact change. I worked with both the city and the university in order to create an innovative downtown stormwater park to help clean our Ohio River. Through change making, I've not only been able to continue to work on my project with full support from both the city and the university, but earn college credit in my very own customized Change Lab course right here on the University of Evansville. With creative spaces like our Change Lab incubator and professors from all practices so involved in our change making, our campus truly is a home for the creative and change seeking. With classes dedicated to understanding ethics and social change and the core ingredients needed for innovation, I always feel prepared to take on my next big change making project. I've worked with UE as a student and the city as a citizen, all while using our Change Forward campus as a home base to garner all the support I need to help clean the Ohio River that we call ours right here in Evansville. And thanks to UE, I know that no matter what city I'm in, I'll always be on the lookout for the next challenge that needs changing. Back to you, Alex.
Robert, thank you for sharing your change-making inspiration with us. I can't wait to hear what amazing projects you have in store that will truly change the world. A big congrats on all your work and future accomplishments. Thanks again, Robert.
And so being a changemaker campus means that our students, when they see something that needs to change or an opportunity to make something better, they get busy doing it. And just one example, you saw Robert, but we've also had many of our international students involved. One of our exchange students from Korea actually led the charge for bringing a bike sharing program to our city. So now we have that across the city, and it's all due to our Korean exchange student who was here and took the lead. Now, the other thing that's unique about UE is we have two campuses, essentially. Our main campus is in Evansville, Indiana. And then on the right there, you can see Harlexton College, which is our manor that kind of looks a bit like Hogwarts, and is, we were fortunate that a friend of the university purchased the manor and gave it to us as a gift. So that's pretty incredible. It's been with us and is part of our university for 50 years. And let me talk a little bit about how international students afford UE. So one of the things that we're really committed to is having a diverse student body. And so we would like to attract students from around the world. So although our tuition is much more expensive at the sticker price than maybe some of the state universities or other universities, we offer a lot of scholarships to make it possible. So all of our international students receive a merit scholarship. And for the current class that's coming in, students can receive up to $35,000 per year for 4 years in merit scholarship. So that's a pretty incredible amount. Our tuition is $41,000. So that covers a really large chunk of the tuition. We also, as a Changemaker campus, have an opportunity for students who are passionate about making change and making a difference. We have a competition. It's actually coming up here in a few weeks. It's the Global Changemaker Challenge, and the top person will receive a full tuition scholarship for 4 years. So if that's something that is interesting to you, follow the link there or just Google it, Global Changemaker Challenge, University of Evansville. We are really known for our hands-on experience, and we have a program called Change Lab where students work on projects and they get credit. It's a class and you're actually doing things in the real world. What's great about this is it really helps provide more value for you, for your education, and it helps set you apart in your job search, whether that's searching for a job for OPT after you graduate or beyond in whatever you want to do. This is an example of one of our hands-on experiences. It's a student-run marketing agency, and they offer services to businesses and nonprofits in the area. And there's a student CEO, CFO, account executives, creative directors. It's all run by students, and they provide services, get paid, and get a lot of experience. International students have been involved in this virtually every semester. Here is a student who, well, I'll let him tell his story, but one of our international students who was very involved in Change Lab.
Hello, my name is Andrei Biruchinsky. I'm the University of Evansville graduate of 2016. I graduated with 2 degrees in finance and economics and 2 minors in math and cognitive science. I always wanted to study in the United States when I was in high school, and so I applied to multiple colleges. And the reason I chose UE was, first of all, because they had a dedicated bachelor's program in finance, and that's what I was very interested in. And also UE takes care of its international students, giving very generous scholarships and like all the support we need. UE experience was very interesting, very exciting, because first of all, UE has a great community. It's a small, very tight-knit community where, and I'm not just talking about students, I'm talking about professors, the way the classes are organized. So you get to know everybody pretty much by the end of your freshman year, and that's a big deal. And because of that, also everybody tries to kind of like help you discover yourself, or like as a freshman or sophomore, you still have so many questions of like what you want to do in life, like what is the right path to take. And University of Evansville offers a lot of that support in terms of like self-discovery. Every year I would get an internship, a summer internship in finance, to kind of like further my understanding of the industry, right? But also I was trying to learn and become more entrepreneurial, and that's where change making that UE is supporting so much has helped me, right? the first time I remember I was a sophomore, and I've heard like all my class, like I had friends who were a little bit older than me at the time, so like juniors and seniors, and they were talking about like doing all these cool projects with what is now known as Change Lab, right? And going to Guatemala and just doing some crazy cool kind of like internship-like experiences. And so I was like, well, I definitely want to do something like that. And that's when I got approached by Dr. Jill Griffin, who was at the time running the center, and she said, well, do you want to do it next semester? And I was like, well, of course I do, yeah. My peers already sold me on this. I started participating in Change Labs, which are essentially kind of like internship classroom experiences where the companies would be partnering with a team of students on a particular project that will take an entire semester. And I did 4 of those. They were all with large companies like Berry Plastics, A.O. Smith. The difference between an internship and a Change Lab, for example, is first of all, you get a lot more control over like the product, right? So the problem statement is given to you, but then it's up to you to figure out like how you will get to the deliverable, right? With a lot of internships, it's like they're very structured. You're like, you go in there, it's great, they teach you some basics and then you're out. You don't really get that much responsibility. With Change Labs, you definitely do.
Andre is an example of a student who did a lot of projects on campus. He went on to work in banking at UBS, and then went on to get his master's from MIT, and is now an entrepreneur with his own business. And he credits his time at UE with really helping to launch him and prepare him for that. So just to wrap up, we're a Changemaker campus. That means you get lots of real world experience. We've got really rich scholarships for international students because that's an important value for our university. You can study abroad at our Harlexton College, and it's the same tuition. Your scholarships apply if you go over there. And we've got a lot of people here who care a whole lot about all of our students. So thank you very much.